what is the pressure like being the head coach at the University of Alabama versus other schools? Because we all know Alabama is the standard for college football.
Yeah.
It is. When you go to a place like Alabama, you got a two-edged sword because, number one, you've got a huge competitive advantage because you never have to motivate an Alabama player to work hard on the practice field. He knows what he's supposed to do out there. He knows what that jersey stands for. He knows what that headgear and that number on the side. He knows that when he comes there. I asked Philip Doyle. We recruited him, and he was an All-American kicker. I said, Philip, and I thought it was my charm that got him to Alabama. So I said, Philip, when did you decide you were going to come to Alabama? And he said, when I was about 10 years old. He knew where he was going way before I walked in his house. And those guys come there, and they are ready to tee it up every day. So that's one given. And you don't have that other places. You have to instill that other places. That doesn't guarantee that you're going to win, but it certainly helps. So that's one thing about being at Alabama. The other thing is you can be at the grocery store or out in a parking lot, and you can be reminded. Our second year, we won 9 games, and we all know that's not enough. I knew that. But I'm walking across a parking lot in July. It's about 114 degrees, and a little lady who had to be in her 80s saw me and made a beeline. Coach, I want to ask you something. Well, sure. I didn't know she was going to ask me to come speak to the Cotillion Club or something, but she's coming across a parking lot in downtown in Tuscaloosa, and she's motoring in her high heels. And so she gets to me, she grabs me by both arms. Like I said, we had only won 9 the year before, and she's just as sincere as she could be. She looks me right in the eye and says, Coach, do you think we can win this year? We'll do better. She knew that I knew exactly what she meant. I mean, it's just what's expected.
Coach, I've had the enormous blessing of being able to talk to former Alabama players across many decades. And one of the things they always tell me, Alabama is not for everyone. I guess the same could be applied to coaches, meaning that it's just not for the faint of heart. So to piggyback off of what Marvin said, handling the pressures of coaching at the University of Alabama requires a strong support system of great people pouring life into you. Who provided that life pouring to you while you're at Alabama, and how can this be beneficial with Coach DeBoer as he is going forward?
If you are to do the job at Alabama, and we've already pretty much defined that without having to go into numbers or championships, but we know what that means, then you need most everybody on your side. And you earn that by, first of all, winning, and second, winning the right way, recruiting the right way, or you don't earn it at all. DeBoer, I think, is mature enough. I don't know him, but if you look at his record, all he's done is win everywhere he's been. So he knows how to win football games. Mm-hmm. I just pull for all the guys who are in tough, demanding situations that they will get the job done, teach their players a value system such that we learn the fundamental lesson of the sport of football, which is I will not let my brother down. I don't care what color he is. I don't care where he grew up. Mm-hmm. I don't care where he goes to church. That's my teammate. I will not let him down in the fourth quarter. When you learn that, then you've learned football's greatest lesson.